Hello everyone. Welcome. Today's been it's been almost 2 months I think since I recorded a new video, but today is a very new day. Just general days, but today we're going to be speaking about the Israeli-Palestinian war, the war's crisis situation going on in the Middle East, and some of you may be aware of it and some of you may not be aware of it, but I'm just just expressing my opinion, if you think it that way. So we're gonna get started by let's start. For the people who don't know about the war, this war was like over the Holy Land in Jerusalem. What's happened is that Israel and the Arabians have gone to war for Israel, the Holy Land, and when they've gone to war for the Holy Land, all the surrounding Arab countries, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Syria, I'm pretty sure, went and helped, and then what's happened is that they won the war. Israel won the war, and then when Israel won the war, then the other Arab countries gave up. Basically it was just a whole war and stuff like that. And sorry guys, I'm gonna be a bit rusty on Minecraft today if you're just watching the gameplay and not the explanation. But now we move on to the modern day. So we're not past anymore. So what's happened is that Israel, when they've gone after the wars and stuff like that, Israel and Palestine, they basically, it's just continuous war, but all the other Arab countries gave up. All the other Arab countries gave up on helping Palestine win the war, stuff like that. UK also has a part to play in it, where what they've done was they've owned all of the lands there, and they just gave up on controlling it because of all the situation that's going on between the Jews and the Muslims. And then so then what they did, they just dipped. They just thought, we're going, I'm out here. And then and then there just goes the war and stuff like that. Then there's a 6-day war. Then there was this one-sided ceasefire by Donald Trump. No wonder why he got removed from Prime Minister. But anyways, moving on from that topic. My keybinds are messed up. Moving on from that topic, speaking about the modern day. So all I'm aware of is that Israel, what they've done is they've gone in, they've sent some bombs to basically it's just like an exchange of bombs going on between Israel and Palestine. And so Palestine, basically what's called Palestine, was basically the entire bit until Israel came in and yoinked that. But then what happened is now Israel controls basically majority of that land. And what's my keybinds? What did I just... Oh, for God's sake. What is going on with my keybinds? Okay, then what's happened is that... okay. There's my settings now. Cool, okay, got that. Let's just go into a quick battle. But so then what's happened was that... so there's just been rocket exchanges and stuff like that, and then I just don't know what topic to do, really. And yes, that was good. Okay, he just jumped off. Okay, so then okay. I don't know what to talk about. What was I on again? Sorry, I was dealing with that kid. So then Israel and Palestine. So Palestine control a place called West Bank, where it's basically just like near Jerusalem. And what's happened was that I'm dead. What's happened is that let's go. Okay, yeah. So, wow, that was an easy win. Okay, anyways, what's happened is that yeah. So Palestine control West Bank and near Jerusalem, and they also this place called Gaza, the Gaza Strip, where it's also on like near the border of Egypt and Israel. And what's happened is yeah, basically they're having war. Israel and what do you call it? Israel and Palestine. They're having war on Gaza Strip, and then there's a government called Hamas who have taken over. Well, they were basically just government selected in 2014 or 16 or I don't know, but there was a government group called Hamas in Palestine, and they've been fighting against Israel for years. And like, yeah, what's been going on is just that the two governments, Israeli and Palestinian, have been fighting. Now it's my opinion. So what my opinion is, based on what I've learned, is that I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of supporting Palestine, because like I fully am supporting Palestine, really. I'm not like, yeah, because everything I've seen, I'm not scared to say this either. I honestly, free Palestine. Honestly, I'm not scared to say this. I'm not scared of anyone. I'm not gonna be scared to say this, because like, I don't care. But just free Palestine. Why are you attacking Palestine, Israel? Like, what? Basically, what's been going on is that they've been chucking bombs. So Israel are more advanced than Palestine because of all the recent events that's been going on, the bombings and everything. Palestine hasn't really been in its best position. And Israel, however, on the other hand, like, it's Jewish majority, whereas Palestine is a Muslim majority. And Jewish people, they're very, very rich, and like, they're smart, they know how to do business and everything, and the majority there are Jews. And like, Jewish people, Israeli people, they all own McDonald's, Starbucks, Cadbury. They all own, they literally own all of this, like, literally they own. I'm exposing them unless people know, but they literally own all of these they literally own all of these companies. Like, it's not even like, I kind of like, just because what you're doing when you're buying them, it's honestly your choice. I'm not stopping you from buying them, but me personally, I don't buy from any of those places anymore. Ford as well, their cars are supporting Israel, they're giving money to Israel. Cadbury, yeah, KFC, Burger King, all these companies, all of them are just supporting Israel. But I personally don't buy from those countries. Those companies anymore, because you're basically just, if you buy from them, you're basically just giving them money to buy bombs and stuff like that. It's honestly just, for me it's not good, but for everyone else, you guys can do what you want, really. I'm not telling you to do anything. It's just my personal opinion, if you get what I mean. Everyone has an opinion, and yeah, so if everyone has an opinion, I'll obviously be allowed to say this, but then there's gonna be, just drama and stuff like that, and yeah. But I'm just not scared to say this. Honestly, it's just the truth. Like, come on. Israel chucking bombs at a country that's just trying to defend themselves. It's just like saying, like, people are saying that, Israel, like, what do you call it? Literally, there's an example. The US, Joe Biden, he's supporting Israel. I don't even know why. I think he gets money out of it, so I don't know why. But he's saying that, they literally, he's saying that it's their self-defense. He's saying that they have to defend themselves. What do you mean defend themselves? They're the ones who started it. Like, when the land was split, Israel just wanted more land. Like, I'm not even joking. And then what's happened, yeah. And then Israel are more advanced. Even if Hamas chucks, like, tons of rockets at Israel, they have legit that Iron Dome or whatever it's called thing. Yeah, where it legit just defends their entire country. Whereas Israel, on the other hand, they've legit just gone and they chuck bombs at Palestine. And what they've done is they've literally flipping destroyed the land. It's not even that big. Like, literally, Gaza's not that big, and Gaza's their main target. And what's happened? Joe Biden says that they deserve to defend themselves, Israel. But the thing is, they're the ones who started it. What do you mean defend themselves when they're the ones who have all the defense anyway? If Hamas chucked rockets at them first, they could have just intercepted it. That's it. Like, they've intercepted like so many rockets. Plus, they've been killing children. At least over 200 people right now have been killed. And if you think about that, trust me, that wouldn't be good. And the fact that no one's acting up on this, like any other countries or anything, Joe Biden just supporting Israel, all the one-sided contracts for Israel, the UN, whatever it's called, the UN or something, the Security Council thing, they're not doing anything. It's all just either, just for everyone, all the empires, they're just doing it for the money, or, they're doing it because they're going to get something out of it. And to be honest, if I ever owned a country, I would honestly just, I honestly just would support the right side. I wouldn't really care about the money. I mean, of course, yeah, you do need money for your country and stuff like that, but you don't be money hungry like Saudi Arabia. Like, come on. All they care about is their oil. That's why they have their ties with the US. Otherwise, if that country didn't have oil, they'd probably be in bits right now. Probably owned by like Turkey. Like everyone's seen, they're legit owned. They used to be owned by Turkey, the Ottoman Empire. And then what happened? The UK or something, when Ottomans lost the World War, they got their independence back, and then the Ottomans, they fell. They were long gone. And I'm long gone from this game. Yeah, I've got 1 heart left. And if I clutch this... Oh! There's no way. Yes! Let's go. Okay, at least I got the kill. I don't care. But, anyways, yeah, and I'm not scared to say this, but Israel's the wrong right here. I've seen people calling Israel Nazis. I've been seeing news reporters. I've been seeing people, actually defending Israel and stuff like that. I mean, defending Palestine, because like they're not the ones doing anything. Israel are the ones who are doing it first, and then there's countries saying, "Oh, Israel need their self-defense." What do you mean self-defense? What do you mean defend themselves? It honestly makes no sense. And then people calling Hamas terrorists. Hamas are not terrorists, they're defending themselves. Actually, the real terrorists here are Israel. But of course you wouldn't say that, would you? Like, no one would act up. They're either too scared, there's just things going on. It's stupid. Like, honestly. Like, actually. The only reason Israel are probably winning this war is because they own all these companies, getting money from literally everyone. They're being supported by the US, and basically a majority of Europe. I think the entire of Europe, basically. And like they have everything basically they need. They can legit. They're just powerful, trust me. But the thing is, all that's happening is that there's countries defending themselves. Say for example, this happened to you. A kid punched you in the face in school. Say for example, if you're in school, if you're not in school and you're adult. Oh, okay, that was stupid. I had to go armor. But if you're in school, if you're an adult, just pretend you're in school, okay? This random kid comes up to you and punches you. Then you know what happens? You go tell a then you fight back. And then you know what happens? The teacher comes and says, "Oh, you're the person who started it. You're the person who's like, Yeah, the other person needs to defend themselves, but they were the one who punched you." It honestly makes no sense. Like, how if someone punched you and you used your self-defense, why would that mean that they had to use their self-defense when they were the one who punched you? Why does that mean that they get an excuse for their self-defense? It makes no sense. That's just the same situation with Israel going on. And then US is like the teacher. Basically, that's what's going on. And the US are just like, oh, Israel need to defend themselves. Okay, yeah, from what? What, Hamas's rockets? Yeah, they already have that interception thing. Literally, is Israel people, they're showing cars burning. I'm not saying you should, they're showing their cars burning. Okay, yeah, your cars are burning because of Hamas, but their buildings are falling. You actual batty people, their buildings are falling, and you're complaining about your cars. Are you stupid? Like, actually. Like, come on, your cars versus their buildings. Like, you're crying about, their cars, yeah, I know, but I'm not saying you should go and burn cars and stuff like that. I'm just saying that, come on, burning car, look, nothing's right. If you're gonna kill someone, if you're gonna, that's not right, none of that's right. But I'm saying a burning car, or exploded car, compared to an entire building falling down, Which one's worse? Sorry, tell me. Which one's worse? No, it doesn't matter about the country. It doesn't matter about anything. Just honestly, just think about that for a moment. Which one's worse? A car burning or a whole building falling down? Yeah. So that's basically the situation going on. Israel just being spoiled, basically. That's situation. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, it would actually be a fair fight. It'd be a fair war if if Palestine/Gaza actually had the same things. Like Israel, they went into a flipping mosque. They went into a mosque. People praying there. People legit praying there. They've gone in there and they've just flipping they've hurt people. They're shooting rubber bullets. What are they doing? Like actually, while people are praying. Like come on. Like actually pattern up. Because if someone went in, if someone in Israel, a Muslim in Israel, or anyone in Israel, went inside, went inside, like, say for example, like a church, or like a place where Jewish people practice their, beliefs and go pray, yeah, if that happened, but if Muslims, like a big crowd, or like any other people, went in and did that, the same thing Israeli police did to the mosque inside Jerusalem, you know what would happen? All of the media, terrorists. Literally, that's all that will happen. Terrorist. And honestly, I'm not scared to say this. Like, actually, you go on the government or whatever, you're gonna come for me. Yeah, okay, cool. Honestly, I couldn't give one. Because I'm just spitting facts. If you say, all the human rights and stuff like that, why aren't Palestine getting their human rights, huh? They're not getting their human rights. There's people being bombed left, right, center. They're losing their homes, the Jewish people. And, like, people in Israel. Like, come on, that's not fair. I'm not saying all Jewish people are messed up. A lot of people are actually, like, in Israel. And around the world as well. They're Jewish and they're supporting Palestine as well. It's mainly the Zionists as well who are with this, the war and stuff like that. They want Israel to win and stuff like that. But, like, come on, you have to think about the right side and the wrong side. Like, and the right side and wrong side, for me, the right side is Palestine, the wrong side is Israel. But the thing is, a lot of people in Palestine, in Israel, are actually defending Palestine because, like, they know a lot of, not a lot of soldiers, but some soldiers in the Israeli, the police and the forces and stuff like that, they've left because they know that's wrong. They know that's wrong. They're not stupid. They don't, support all of this. They knew. They clocked. It's not right. And a lot of people still stand with the fact that it is right, but how is it right? It makes no sense. After someone who's gone and bombed an innocent country, then the country reacts, but then that country's wrong because they reacted. Like, what else are they meant to do? Just stay there, let their people get bombed. What? It makes no sense. You can't, like, even if I had a country, obviously I would act if someone went and bombed me. Anyone would. If you don't, then you're just actually mentally tapped. Like, how would you not attack anyone if they attacked you? Like, just in school, children, they do that all the time. People flipping they go and attack each other. Like, if someone's hit them, then they would hit them back. It just makes sense because that's what people do, self-defense. And if Gaza doesn't get their right for self-defense, why should Israel get their right for self-defense when they don't need their self-defense? They already have their self-defense. Their rockets have been intercepted. Look, the rockets for Hamas rockets, they've been intercepted so many times. Like, honestly, like, only like a couple of them hit. And plus, they're not as big as they haven't hit buildings or anything. I mean, I don't know, but from what I've heard, they haven't even hit buildings or anything yet. But then Israel and Joe Biden and everyone, they're all saying, this and that, or Palestine, Israel gets their right of self-defense. Like, actually, it makes no sense. Like, these people don't know. Like, sometimes it's just like, just one-sided, this, that, only because of their money, this, that. But anyways, guys, I'll probably end the video after this thing because yeah, that's enough of my talking. Probably see you guys later. Oh, by the way, also I might be recording some Ark videos, so yeah, be sure to watch out for that. But yeah, because I don't really play Minecraft anymore. I mean, I play it sometime, but I'm just waiting for the update in it. Plus, I kind of like Ark, it's like a more realistic version of Minecraft, if you get what I mean. As in, I don't agree that it's better, but I agree that... Oh, I'm dead. I'm for sure dead. Yep. Okay, one more game. Anyways, yeah, so that's just my opinion, honestly. And probably, I don't know, probably like some CIA units or something is gonna come for me or something like that. I don't know. But there's people who've been calling Israel Nazis. I didn't call them Nazi. I called them bad. Like, they are, but I mean, they've been bombing children, mothers, people who haven't done anything to them. That makes no sense. Honestly, that makes no sense. Like, come on, how can you go do that to a country and not expect it back? Like, it makes no sense. And then just people are agreeing with the wrong side. Israel. It makes no sense. But yeah, anyways, it's just my opinion. You guys don't really have to. I'm just, just explaining what I think about this entire situation. Like, it's just messed up, honestly. I mean, if Palestine got their rights, their freedom back, then yeah. But it's just the fact that Israel have gone, swooped in, taken their land, gone and just terrorized Muslims, people as well. Just yeah, they've gone and terrorized people that in their own land, kicking out people from their houses. Like, imagine someone came up and kicked you out of their house, like kicked you out of your own house. What would you do? Of course, you would fight back, tell them, get the F out of my house. Like, of course you would. Like, I would if I had a house, but I don't have a house, of course. But, or if anyone came into my house and said, oh, this is my house now, bye-bye. Of course I would act upon it. I would, of course, be like, get out. It's just common sense. Oh, I'm dead. To fake technobility. Is that real techno? No, it's not. Of course not real technobility. What am I thinking? Oh, I'm low. I don't want to take that fight, actually. Okay, let's just go like that, and then he'll try hit me from here, and I'll just hit him. Or from there, like that. Okay, let's go like here. Yeah, he's smart. He knows. Okay, let me just go and gain health. I don't even have a chest plate. That's the risky thing. What? A shot one. Okay. Kid on me. Oh, okay. GG's. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. Just gonna, yeah, anyways, I'll see you tomorrow or something if I record tomorrow, but bye.